Power. How difficult to build something powerful. How difficult to use something powerful. How difficult to control something powerful. But how easy to go over the limit when you have a power in the racing. And the same shit in the life. How difficult to build something powerful in a life. But then how easy to go over the limits with the power. Someone thinks that he can sell someone. The others thinks that they can buy someone. And then the one group decided that they more matters than the other groups. Just because they have a power. Power. How simple to go over the limits with the power. You think you can control everything and everyone. No. Because power has a limit and time. Power is very interesting thing. Very interesting thing. Power. I think I'm very lucky when I'm coming to do testing, racing. The weather is always perfect. I don't mind to have a rain, but when it's dry, you can do a proper test. This is me racing Wolf, guys, and I am back to Daytona Milton Keynes. Yes, I know I've done filming for death testing here at Milton Keynes. I tested that Sodis over there, but today we're not for Sodis. Today we for this. So this is a brand new fleet of Daytona D-Max karting, which is powered by Rotax 125. Is that senior or junior? I think this is junior, but they're very, very highly tuned. So I've been chatting to Bobby Trondley on Instagram. By the way, Bobby Trondley is a championship winner in D-Max Championship. It was very famous and popular D-Max Championship. So he was the winner in 2017, 2016, I think. Okay, I'm more than sure 2017 because that year I've been doing it with him together. So he said me that this car has a torque quicker out of the corners. Now I think they using now different tires because he said that the grip is completely different. It's so easy to warm up these cars, and after first lap you already can do a quick lap times, like a really quick lap times. Okay, this is my first time when I see these go-karts because I work at Sandon Park and we still didn't launch our new fleet. So the first what I noticed and what I like in these go-karts, you can adjust pedals like in the old cars as well, but now you don't need a marshal to do that. You can do it by yourself because over there is a special bar, so you just pull it up and you can adjust the how far away you want pedals or how close you want them. Also, in the previous D-Maxes you couldn't adjust the seat position. Now you can move back and forward. I think this is really amazing idea. And there is the same bar on the other side which you just pull it up and you can adjust the your sitting position, how far you want to be from steering wheel or how close you want to be to steering wheel. It's really amazing and really convenient for the drivers. And what else I like different coloring. I know this is the small thing, but it's very noticeable thing, because different colors give these cars completely to the driver. For me, as for the driver, it gives me completely different feelings, because you know, it's a silver color, blue, white, red, and it's really amazing. So every time when you're coming here, you can get different color, and it's really the other thing. If your friend in a red car, so you can easily notice him, even if you don't remember his number. Right, what can I say about tires? What they use? What the tires. It looks like very grippy slicks. Yeah, it's a very grippy slicks. It feels a bit different, honestly, it feels a bit different. Okay, so I'm gonna test them today in their arrive and drive session. So after testing them, I can tell you more. But what I'm worried a little bit about, I worry about the power delivery, because I get used to Saudis, and Saudis, they are slower than this car. I mean, they are slower out of the corner than these cars, but Saudis, it's still good fun. It's a good practice. It's good to polish your racing skills. This one is more powerful out of the corner. This is more quicker on a straight. They can do up to 70 miles per hour. So it's really quick, especially look when you that low from the ground. Like you really sitting, like literally you're sitting on a tarmac. And yes, I forgot to say you that this is completely new chassis. I think this is Biro chassis, and they have a bit different designs. So as far as I heard from Bobby Tronley, that they control is a bit different than the old chassis. And it should be like this. If you're buying something new, you want it better. And me, as a person who works with these cars at Sandown Park, I can see that yes, the front bumpers, the rear bumpers connections are different. The bars is different. I can see that it has a less weight on the cart. It's very interesting. It's very interesting how they're gonna behave on a truck. Really interesting.
Set up. Perfect.
Cheers. Anatoly,
you are 105.
Thank you.
Do you want to be closer?
Just a bit pedals. Which one?
Pedals. So pedals is this one.
This one.
Up and they will go for. They are on their. That's their closest. Okay. Is that better? So lift up again. That's your accelerator as close as it'll go. Is that better?
Numbers on the car. This is amazing. As far as I can see, only Milton Keynes has numbers on every single card.
Do you want to start them up?
Wow. The engine starting, really amazing. Throttle. Very responsible throttle. Jamie, yeah?
Yeah, Jamie.
Cool, that's good that I found you. Listen, I used to drive here Saudis, yeah? I want to ask you how different driving style with these new D-Maxes.
Yeah, so they're much powerful than the last ones because they're newer. So obviously they're a bit faster, you have to brake a bit earlier. The best tips I can give you is just brake in a straight line, nice and hard on the brakes. Because these are brand new brakes, so you can attack them quite heavily. And then just you can attack them quite heavily and just kind of flick the steering wheel. The chassis are quite new at the moment, so they're still a bit stiff.
Yeah.
But the more they get used, the more flexible they'll get, and then you'll be able to chuck them in a bit harder and stuff. But yeah, it's just running in the karts at the moment. And
So in the future they're going to be quicker.
That's hopefully, yeah.
Softer
hopefully.
they are, quicker they are.
Yeah.
Listen, just I know that the main, for me, the difficult corner is the corner number 2, SS.
Oh yeah.
Then that corner which is going down the hill and like it's a 180
turn
degree.
6, yeah.
Turn 6. And they're like all the way at the far end. Is that what corner is it?
Turn 8, right at the bottom.
Yeah, right at the bottom. How should they use brakes there? How hard should they be? And late?
It's with turn 8. Obviously, you've got that little kink.
Yeah.
So it sometimes can unsettle the kart, but it's quite tricky with turn 8 because obviously you've got that little kink. So you just kind of take a couple laps to get used to it. But with turn 2 and turn 6, obviously turn 2 is quite a fast. You've obviously got turn 1. You have to go on the brakes quite heavily, quite quickly. Like I said, you can attack the brakes quite quickly. Obviously, they're quite new and stuff. So you'll be able to hit the brakes quite early, turn in, and you'll be able to take turn 3 pretty much flat. And then turn 6, obviously, it's a bit of off camber. Obviously, it's slightly downhill on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
So you'll just kind of have to lift off a tiny bit of brake, maybe, depends how confident and stuff you're feeling. Then you kind of flick it all the way in, and it should carry around nicely.
So kind of lose a little bit back and just
lose a bit and just throttle it with the rear.
Throttle it.
And then, yeah.
Got it. Whew. What an amazing racing equipment. Love it, love it. The most thing which I like, this is a throttle pedal. It's so responsive. You just literally just a little bit press it and the car is already boom, zooming out of the corner. Yeah, I know I'm a rubbish driver, I know I am slow, but I'm still gaining my muscle memory, gaining my racing hours, practicing. More you driving, better you are. So this is what I'm doing at the moment. Brakes is awesome on this car. It's just literally the same like a throttle. You just press it and the car is like slow down, and these tires, they helping you a lot. Like literally you press the brakes and the car is like standing, you know. It's amazing how this car braking and how this car accelerating. The engine power is enormous. Like you can feel on a straight when you're driving at Milton Keynes all the way on the top straight, the speed is just, it's something crazy, guys. Yeah, and as I said, I like that now you can move and seat and you can move pedals by yourself. I think this is very good, and it's very convenient for the driver, so he can set it up for himself. And yeah, I like how they looks like. The new chassis, by the way, new chassis, the cornering is just something insane. It's unbelievable. You just turn steering wheel and it goes. And I think in a month when this chassis will become a bit softer, it's gonna be even quicker and better, you know, because now you can feel it. It's still new, it's still stiff, but it's a big difference between the previous chassis and this chassis. I think this car is a bit lighter as well. They're really easy to control them in the corners, especially when you're going Milton Keynes, the quickest corner after top straight. You just literally turn steering wheel, full throttle, and the car going inside the corner. To be honest with you, because I am a really bad driver, I lift off a little bit because I was scared. The car is so quick, so I was scared a little bit to go flat out. I still don't have that much experience. I don't know my lap times. I'm gonna go inside pavilion and check it. But yeah, guys, I love it. Thanks a lot to Daytona, Milton Keynes, everyone, marshals, reception, race directors, everyone. Amazing arrive and drive. And thanks a lot to owner of Daytona letting me to do this testing, to try these new cars. I love it. I love it. As you know, guys, I love everything what is in motorsport. I just love it. Okay, let's go. Let's check my lap times. Let's see how rubbish I was. 1 minute 9.3. 1 minute 9.3 seconds. The quickest guy was 1 minute 7.2 seconds. So he was 2 seconds quicker than me. And in a go-kart, in this track, 2 seconds it's a lot. I need more practice, more and more. But I'm still happy. I'm happy with the car. I was speechless inside the go-kart, but it just, you can't talk there. You just have to be concentrated all the time, every single corner on this straight. You can't talk because you don't have enough breathe, because it's so quick at the end of here, and you need to be really brave to go flat out inside this corner, just flick the car and go. You can do that, I know you can do that, but I was lifting off because still need the time to get used to this speed, you know. very interesting thing, power. And the same shit in the racing. Someone thinking he's quick, someone thinking he's unbeatable, and someone thinking he's different. So he can control others and win. Just because he has a power. Just because someone has power.